Good afternoon, Faisal. Thank you for joining us today.
Good afternoon, Rizka. It's my pleasure to be here.
Let's start by discuss the current state of democracy worldwide. How will you access in health?
Democracy is facing significant challenge global. We've witnessed erosion of democracy norm, attack on press freedom, and the rise of the authoritarian leaders. However, it's important to recognize pocket of reliance of active in passing back against the trends.
What do you think are the root causes of the erosion of democracy?
There are several factors at play, including economic inequality, political polarization, and exploitation of social media for this the information campaign. Additionally, weak institute and lack of accountability contribute to the fragility of democracy system.
Given this challenge, how you can we strengthen democracy?
Strengthening democracy requires a multifaceted approach. We need to invest in civic education to further influence citizenry, strengthen democracy instead to ensure check and balance and promote, promote electoral integrated to upload the legitimacy of election.
What role do you think the international community should play in supporting democracy?
The international community has a responsibility to provide democracy values and support democracy movement around the world. This includes providing assistance to civil society organizations, advocating for human rights, and holding author- authoritarian regimes accountable for their action.
Let's shift our focus to domestic politics. How will you access the current political climate in our country?
The political climate is high polarized with the division along ideology lines. This polarization has led to gridlock in governance and the breakdown to constructive dialogue. Additional issues such as systematic racism and economic inequality continue to fuel social unrest.
How can we break this divide and foster greater unity?
Breeding device requires empathy, dialogue, and willingness to listen to different perspectives. We must also address the underlying structural inequality, the perspective division within society.
Turning to food police. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing our country on the international stage?
One of the biggest challenges is navigating complex geopolitical dynamic while upholding our values and interests. This includes managing relationships with strategic rivals such as China and Russia, addressing global threats such as terrorism and climate change, and promoting human rights and democracy abroad.
How can our country effectively address this challenge?
Diplomacy, multilateral cooperation, and strategic alliances are essential for addressing global challenges. We must also prioritize diplomacy over military information and work to strengthen international institutes that promote peace and security.
Shifting gears, let's talk about politics leadership. What qualities do you believe make a great leader?
A great leader demonstrates integrity, empathy, and commitment to serving the common good. They have the ability to inspire and unite people, navigate complex challenge with wisdom and foresight, and make this dedication based on evidence and reason rather than ideology or self-interest.
Do you think our current politics leader embodies the qualities?
Some do, but others fall short. It's important for citizens to hold their leader accountable and demand ethical and effective leadership.
Looking ahead, what do you think the future holds for your politics landscape?
The future is uncertain but occasionally obstacles. Despite the challenge we face, I believe in the reliance of democracy institute and the power of grants movement to effect positive change. However, it will require collection and action and commitment to democracy principles overcome to obstacles ahead.
What role do you think young people will play in shaping the future of politics?
Young people are the future of politics and their voice are more important than ever. They bring fresh perspectives, innovative and passion of social justice by en- engaging in the political process and advocating for change. Young people can drive progress and create a more inclusive and equality society.
Let's delve into the topic of the politics participation. How can we enable more people to engage in the politics process?
Encouraging political participation requires making the process more accessible and inclusive. This includes measures such as automatic for the registration, expanded early voting, and campaign finance reform to reduce the influence of money in politics. Additionally, we must address barriers such as border suppression and gerrymandering. The disproportionality affects marginalized community.
How can individuals make a difference in her community?
Individual can make a difference by getting involved in local politics, volunteering for campaign, and advocating for issues they care about. By working together to address local challenges, we can build stronger, more resilient community.
Let's circle back to the topic of democracy. What do you think are the big threats to democracy in the digital age?
And the digital age has brought both opportunity and challenge for democracy. While technology has the potential to exchange transparency and citizen engagement, it so privilege misinformation undermines privacy and facilitates foreign interference is election. Additionally, the power of the campaigns to shape public discourse raises concerns about censorship and monopoly control of information.
How can safeguard democracy in the digital age?
Safeguarding democracy requires a coordinated effort involving government, company, civil society, and citizens. This includes implementing regulation to protect privacy and combat misinformation, promoting media literacy to help people navigate the digital landscape, and holding state campaign accountable for their impact on democracy.
Let's discuss the role of politics parties in shaping our political landscape. How do you view their influence?
Politic part. party play a crucial role in representing the several inter and shaping policy agenda. However, their influence can also be double-edged sword as partisan polarization and guerrilla can either affect governance. Additionally, the dominant of two-party system is many counters limit political complication and marginalize alternative voice.
How can we promote a more inclusive and representative political system?
Promote Promoting a more inclusive and representative political system requires reforming electoral system to allow for greater diversity of voice as professional rep- representation or record coach voting. Additionally, we must address system barriers the preferred marginalized group from fully participant in the political process.
Thank you, Faisal, for sharing your insight with us today. It's been a thought-provoking conversation.
Thank you, Rizka. Appreciate the opportunity to discuss this important issue. Thank you.